Hello Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for Boruto, Naruto Next Generation's Chapter 27. This video is 2 or 3 days late just because I have been busy traveling back up to school. I'm now settled into my new dorm, more or less, and this is going to be where we're going to be filming for the next year, so there's that. Though it is not air-conditioned here, so it's really bad. Anyway, on to the chapter itself. Last time, when we last left off, we had a vision, or a dream of when when Kawaki was first adopted by Jigen, way back when. And that kind of left all kinds of mysteries as to what exactly Kawaki is. But then we found out that he was going to be adopted by Naruto in order to keep an eye on him until Naruto and Shikamaru and all them can find some more concrete backing to his past. And so yeah, that's kind of where we leave off, with the Uzumaki family living uneasy truce with Kawaki for the moment. And yeah, before we begin the chapter proper, I'd like to remind everyone that I have my Fall 2018 anime review straw poll in the description, so please fill that out to let me know what series you want to see me review next season. You know the drill by now. So yeah, let's move right on to Chapter 27, The Breakdown of Negotiations. Next Jump Comics Volume Number 6 will be released on October 4th. The TV anime will be moving to a new slot starting on October 7th. Watch the broadcast on TV Tokyo every Sunday evening at 5:30 p.m. We open outside the Uzumaki household with Hinata tying up a garbage bag. That should do it. Even though the flower vase was completely shattered, what's important are the feelings that went into making it for me, Himawari. As your mother, that's more than enough to me, okay? Okay. Boruto started living together with Kawaki, and as expected, so I think already Hinata looks better than she did last month, because as we all saw last month, she looked fucking awful. Now she looks more like Hinata. Not quite as good as her anime design, but you know what? I've kind of accepted that nothing in the manga is as good as its anime design. So moving right along. We see the bag with the pieces of like broken vase, and the birds chirping as we cut to Boruto waking up. And he, like, sits right up. I gotta pee. And he walks downstairs. And he sees Kawaki walk out of his bedroom. Kawaki. And Kawaki, like, ignores him and steps away. Oi, wait up! Are you gonna use the toilet? Sorry if you were about to, but I'll be going in first. Oh? It's common sense since it's my house, you know. It's gonna leak out, so get out of my way! And Kawaki just glares at him. Not to brag or anything, but I'm about to leak just as much as you are. Ah? Wait till I'm done. You asshole. God, I fucking hate Kawaki. He's so fucking dumb. Okay. Boruto just, like, glares at him. You damn smart-ass freeloader! And, like, grabs him by the collar. Oi, what are you grabbing me for? You guys just shut up! This is occupied. Go to the wall behind the house. Naruto's in the bathroom the whole time. And they both, like, glare at the door. And they head outside to piss on the wall, which I'm pretty sure is not good for the wall, but okay. They both kind of glare at each other. Oi, why did you line up right beside me? Go do it somewhere else. And Kawaki just glares at him. Don't boss me around, you small fry. Is that a dick joke? They zip up their pants. And they just start fighting, because of course they do. Alright. And, yeah, Kawaki goes to throw in a punch at Boruto, but he, like, blocks it with his, this part of the hand. They just, like, start going at each other, you know. Boruto gets in a kick, but Kawaki dodges it, and Kawaki jumps, like, way over Boruto's head. And they both kind of, like, throw themselves at each other. Keep on going. And their Kara marks activate, just like that. Okay. Yeah, just from fighting near each other, I guess. No matter how many times I say something, you won't get it. This really is the best way to make you understand. I feel the same way. Looks like this will be the first time we'll ever agree on something, even though this might be the first and last time that'll ever happen. And Naruto poofs right in front of them. Okay, that's enough. Dad? Oh, he made a shadow clone while still on the toilet. Damn those guys. Let me shit in peace. Okay, I'm not really feeling this entire chapter being based around a bathroom dispute, but alright. Kawaki, like, glares at Naruto's shadow clone. And then sometime later at breakfast. Oi, Boruto, aren't you sprinkling in too much salt? That's bad for your body, you know. Huh? That just seems right. That seems just right. Boruto, please listen to what your father tells you. And Boruto's, isn't something kind of off? For Dad to be home all day long? Wow, Boruto is just so uncomfortable with that. You're so happy about it. Oh? Hey, Hima, you shouldn't be teasing your big brother. But it's the truth. And Kawaki, like, looks around this, happy family. And just thinks to himself. Boruto's, like, packing up for his, mission that day, I guess. Alright, haven't forgotten anything. Oi. And Kawaki walks up to him. So it's you again. I'm going out. This is about continuing our match. Let's leave it for another time. Your karma. Where did you get it? Are we going to find out about Kawaki's karma? I fought a guy named Otsutsuki Momoshiki. I don't really understand, but when things ended, I noticed afterwards that it was on my right hand. Is Jigen really not involved? I don't know that guy. So what happened to you? How did you get that thing on your left hand? Kawaki, like, takes his hand out of his pocket. And he flashes back to that room, like, all, like, the little test tubes. And he's, like, in a mask and in a bag. He's, like, in one of the little, like, intravenous bag things. And he, like, pushes against the bag. And he looks down, and he sees a bunch of, like, shattered vases where all the other, like, tubes are coming out of. What is this? What the heck? Human subject number 12 was also a failure. They're decreasing in numbers considerably quickly. There are 3 people remaining. It's Amado and Jigen down below. Oi, Jigen, how long do you intend to continue? We don't even know how many people have died. So what are you trying to say? What reason should we stop for? And Kawaki, like, looks down in alarm. They died? No way. Amado, unlike you, we have neither time nor options. We only need one of them. To those of us in Kara. And his own karma activates. Okay, we get to see Jigen's full-on karma for the first time. For those of us in Kara, a vessel is essential. Honestly, his karma looks really fucking cool. And he splashes something into Kawaki's, like, vase. And it's some kind of ink thing from the karma, I think, and it, like, shoots up the tubes towards the place right next to Kawaki. Towards the other human in the other bag. Because there's one other guy. And he starts to, like, breathe, finds it harder to breathe. And the marks, like, all get over his body as Kawaki, like, tries to push out at him. And he's, like, struggling to get out. And finally he just stops. And the vase breaks. And you see the blood drip. Another failure. There are 2 people remaining. And Jigen kicks the vase. And it kicks the other person's vase, maybe? Or he kicks either the person who just killed the vase or the other test subject and just killed him anyway. And Jigen just, like, stares and glares up at Kawaki. You won't disappoint me, right, Kawaki? And Kawaki, like, back in the present, he, like, looks down. And Boruto looks at him. Oh, he was telling all this to Boruto, alright. After that was my turn. Pain ran throughout my entire body. And when my consciousness was fading, I resigned myself to death. But for some reason, I survived. And then, when I opened my eyes, this karma thing had been engraved onto me. Oh, and Naruto was listening the whole time. He did that to so many children? What a cruel bastard. But you managed to survive well in that situation. And they both, like, look at each other. What do you mean by survive? You're wrong. In fact, it's the opposite. Back then, I would have been glad to have died just like all the other children. That's how I thought about it, over and over again. Rather than to continue spending my days in an eternal hell like that. And Boruto just, like, stares, like, wide-eyed at him. And that hell continues even to this day. And Boruto feels a throb in his right hand, like the karma activates. And he looks at it. Boruto. And he, like, pulls up his karma that's, like, going all the way down to his hand. His elbow, I mean. Don't you want to get rid of this annoying brand? And Boruto looks at him, and he clenches his fist. As long as I've got this karma thing, I can't be at peace. It's probably the same for you, too. What do you mean by get rid of it? That's impossible, isn't it? Who knows? I'm not sure. My objective is to investigate that. I went through so much trouble to escape. To do just that. And Naruto just thinks to himself, I see. I need to understand karma better, and it shouldn't be a bad deal for you either, so cooperate with me. And Boruto just, like, glares at him. I understand your intentions quite well. It's certainly not a bad deal, since karma is also a source of distress for me. But that's not going to excuse you from destroying Himawari's flower vase. Oh, here it comes. More flower vase. Make it up to her somehow. Are you still talking about that, you asshole? I already said that was a mistake. Oh, is that so? Because you ramble on about everything. I guess I'll go find something. I'll get a new one. Sounds good, right? Boruto, like, shoulders past him. I won't be satisfied with something like that. Shut the door. And, like, walks out of the room. Naruto, like, kind of, like, gives a tired smile at it. That damn brat. Sometime later, he sees the flower vase in the trash bag. And Naruto walks around the corner. Sorry, Kawaki. Boruto won't take no for an answer. Don't worry about the flower vase. It's in the past. Himawari herself isn't even that concerned about it. I'll go find a new one. It's rather inconvenient to have to yield to his whims, but if it's to fulfill my objective. No, wait a second. You don't have any money, right? You surely don't intend to go around stealing, right? Don't worry. I'll come back, alright? I don't think that I'd be able to run away from you. No, I mean, that's not the problem here. I won't allow you to steal. What the heck is this guy saying in such a dignified manner? Shut up. What should I do then? Oh, he was actually planning to steal. Okay. Naruto just smiled at him. Alright, follow me for a bit, Kawaki. Let's go. Oh? And he just kind of, like, looks at Naruto. Naruto's got a plan. Boruto and Kawaki. They close the rift between them. The next chapter will be published in Weekly Shonen Jump issue 47, to be released on October 22nd. Please look forward to the 6th volume, which releases on October 4th. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This is the weakest chapter we've had in a while, just because so much of it relies on a literal pissing match between Boruto and Kawaki, which honestly, up until we started getting some Kawaki backstory, I was really just not feeling the chapter whatsoever. It was just kind of dumb, I think. It was just, I don't know, nothing about it really clicked for me, until we started finding out about Kawaki's past with Jigen. We saw Jigen's own karma, which I'm assuming, so people have been saying that Jigen is, they're theorizing that Jigen is able to, give people karmas. That seems to be accurate for the most part. Still makes me wonder how he got his own karma. Are we going to find out in the anime that Urashiki was involved? Who's to say? But besides that, you know, we didn't really get this chapter just kind of, Boruto and Kawaki's relationship just really is not gelling for me whatsoever. They're just such, like, edgelord, like, Boruto is normally not an edgelord of a character. He becomes an edgelord whenever Kawaki shows up. You know, his language changes to cursing every other word, you know, all the assholes and piece of shit, and, I don't know, it is actually a piece of shit, but you know what I mean. So I feel like their just relationship does not work at the moment, and I really hope it gets itself together sooner rather than later, just because it's kind of integral to the whole show, and if it isn't there, then that's not very good. But yeah, besides that, the bits of Boruto's backstory, not Boruto's backstory, of Kawaki's backstory we got, certainly do kind of, enlighten us as to the character's actual desires, not desires, but his past, and I actually do like that he has a concrete goal. He doesn't just want to, like, run away from Kara. He specifically wants to to investigate the karma. He's not too interested in Kara as an organization. Just wants to, like, run the fuck away and figure out how to stop his karma, which is interesting. And as we see in the flash forward, he does not figure that out by then. So there's that. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about this month's chapter. It was alright. Was not really anything to write home about. It had its moments, it had its bad moments, and it had its good moments, so here's hoping for more good moments next month. It's kind of a disappointment, not gonna lie. But there were enough bright spots when we discussed the larger plot as a whole to make me cautiously optimistic as to the rest of the arc. I really hope the Boruto and Kawaki's relationship gets better soon. It's just kind of dumb right now. But yeah, that's really all I had to say for this month's chapter. Hope you all enjoyed the chapter more than I did. and the video. If you did, feel free to drop me a like or subscribe or do whatever the fuck you want. I don't really care. Fill out that straw poll in the description. Yeah, don't forget about that. And as always, people, keep kicking ass, and I'll see you in the future. Bye.